So welcome back YouTube, Tom Palmer here. Today's video is actually going to be about how you can play your shot out of a divot. So I mean, probably one of the most frustrating things in golf is when you hit that ball smack bang down the middle of the fairway, you walk up to it and your ball's actually sitting down in somebody else's divot. So if you want to find out how you can play these shots, then make sure to stay tuned for the rest of the video. So before I start going into how you can play your shot out of a divot, please subscribe to the channel and comment on any of my videos to automatically be entered into a free prize draw to win a brand new Spider S or Spider X putter. It's worth £280. It's a no-brainer because I'm getting so close to that 1,000 subscribers now. So as soon as I get there, I will automatically enter you into that free prize draw. All you need to do is comment and subscribe. Super simple. So let's go through now how you can get that ball up and out of the divot and still make sure you get a really solid contact on the ball even though it's sitting down. So what we tend to find a lot of the time is because that ball is actually sitting right down in a divot, we don't tend to get the strike right. So what I'm planning to do today is just give you a few pointers that you can really make sure next time you find yourself in this situation that you can do in order to hit those better shots. So for me personally, I think this is a rule that should be changed. I mean, it's frustrating. I don't see any benefit of not being able to drop to the side of it if your ball finishes in someone else's divot. I just think it's a little bit of a mean rule. So I've got about 85 yards to the flag. The flag is at the back of the green. It's a blue flag. And all I'm going to look at today is making sure I get that really nice crisp contact on the golf ball. So ball sat right the way down. The only thing that I'm going to do differently now is I actually want to take a bigger divot. So when my ball is sitting right the way down, make sure I really need to be hitting down on that golf ball. If I don't, what will happen is that I'll catch the top of the golf ball and the ball will come out really low and the contact's just going to be terrible. And that's when you get even more frustrated at the fact that you've hit a good drive and now you got punished by the golf course because the golf course hasn't given you any luck. Yeah, it is frustrating, don't get me wrong. But what we're going to do now is just talk you through it. So what I actually want us to do is move the ball a little bit further back in your stance, and I want you to actually move your weight forwards onto the left side. So we're going to put the ball back, weight forward. What I want us to do now is just have a couple of practice swings. I want us really getting used to hitting the ground, really contacting the floor. The best advice I can give when hitting shots that are in divot, take a bigger divot. So all I'm going to do is try and take the biggest possible divot that I actually can. So me hitting this shot now, I'm going to really try and take another big divot just back right of the green. So good contact, good shot. It does come out that little bit lower purely on the basis that that ball is really sitting down in the ground. But if you have a look now at my divot, I've actually got a really deep divot because I've really contacted the ball, really compressed it down and made sure that ball came out. I don't want that shot that's going to go thin over the back of the green and cost me loads and loads of golf shots. So I'd always make sure as well, once you play that shot, just pop your divot back in the ground, try and stamp it down a little bit. Obviously it's frustrating, but some courses want you to replace the divot, some don't. For me, I always replace my divot after I played that shot. If I had some actual grass seed, I'd put that down, and you'll sometimes see that there'll be sand in there as well also. So just really make sure you stick to those key little tips because it's really going to make sure that you get that better contact on the golf ball. So super simple, super easy, quick little tip. Hopefully you enjoyed watching the video, guys. If you did, hit that like button down below. Again, comment on my video to be entered into that free prize draw. Just make sure you're subscribed and stay tuned for more content coming out on Friday night. See you all again soon.